What is a decision in principle? In the context of obtaining a mortgage, a lender may provide a decision in principle, also known as a mortgage in principle and an agreement in principle. This is a preliminary decision that indicates the amount of money that the lender is likely to lend you, the borrower, based on a basic assessment of your financial situation. Is a decision in principle the same as a mortgage offer? No. A decision in principle is not the same as a mortgage offer. They represent different stages in the mortgage application process. A decision in principle. So a DIP is a preliminary assessment made by a mortgage lender based on a basic information provided by you. The lender evaluates factors such as income, credit history and other financial details to give you an indication of how much they'll be willing to lend. A DIP is not a formal offer and it does not guarantee that the lender will ultimately approve the mortgage application. It serves as a guide for you to understand your potential borrowing capacity and can be useful when house hunting. Note that a decision in principle will typically have an expiration date. If you don't progress with a full mortgage application within that time, you'll need to reapply for a new one. It's worth noting that a decision in principle is also completed by a lender for a remortgage as well as a purchase. A mortgage offer. On the other hand, a mortgage offer is a formal and binding document issued by the lender after a thorough assessment of your financial situation and the property in question. The lender conducts a more detailed review, such as evaluation of the property, and will request additional documentation. Once satisfied, the lender issues a mortgage offer outlining the specific terms and conditions of the loan. This document is legally binding and both you and the lender are expected to adhere to its terms. What do I need to get a DIP? To obtain a decision in principle, you typically need to provide some basic information to the mortgage lender. This can vary, but quite generally it's personal information such as name, date of birth, contact details, financial information such as your employment details, your income details, any financial commitments you may have, credit history, information about your credit history including the outstanding debts. The information provided during the decision in principle stage helps the lender offer an initial indication of the amount they might be willing to lend to you. Keep in mind that the final mortgage offer is the contingent part, and that's more of an examination of your financial situation and the property you intend to purchase. Does the lender carry out a credit check? A lender will typically carry out a soft footprint, so a soft credit check which does not affect your credit rating. Some lenders do conduct a full credit search though at decision in principle stage, and that will leave a footprint on your credit report, so it's worth checking when comparing lenders. If you wish to proceed to a full mortgage, a more formal credit check will be carried out, which does leave a full footprint on your credit file. What happens once you've got your decision in principle and you find a property? After receiving your DIP, you're in a better position to understand the approximate amount that a lender may be willing to lend to you. The typical process to securing a mortgage is as follows. Property search. Now that you've got your information from your DIP, you can confidently house hunt within your budget provided. This makes the process more efficient and you can focus on properties that align with the amount you're likely to be approved for. Then you move to formal mortgage application. When you find a property and are all ready to proceed with the mortgage application, you'll need to submit a formal application to the lender. This involves providing more detailed information and documentation about your finances. Credit checks and affordability assessment. The lender will conduct a thorough assessment of your credit history, financial situation and the property itself. They may request documentation such as payslips, bank statements, proof of identity. They'll also want to assess your ability to afford the mortgage based on your income, your expenses and any other financial obligations you've got. Then we need the valuation. The lender will arrange for an annual valuation just to ensure that the property's value is in line with the purchase price. Mortgage offer. If the lender is satisfied with the results of all these assessments, a formal mortgage offer will be issued. This document details the specific terms and conditions of the mortgage, including the loan amount, the interest rate, repayment terms, and any other special conditions. Legal process. A conveyancer or a solicitor will handle the legal aspects of this transaction. They'll also ensure all legal requirements are met. Completion. Once all the necessary checks and processes are complete, both parties are ready. The mortgage can proceed to completion, and this is when the funds are released and ownership of the property is transferred to you. It is crucial to carefully evaluate your options and, if possible, seek professional guidance to navigate the mortgage application process. At 3MC, we have a team of experts who can discuss all your mortgage requirements. If you'd like to discuss your options, give 3MC a call today.